Hi there, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Anjuli and that is my dog Sadie, and together we are roaming the UK in our 1992 campervan Jezebel.
Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today, or in this video, I don't know if we're going to get it done in one day, so I won't say today, but in this video we are going to be looking at installing a diesel heater into Jezebel. Yay, finally. It's definitely, winter is definitely coming, and I need something to keep myself warm when I'm doing overnight trips. It's very doubtful that I'm going to do longer than overnight trips in Jezebel during the winter months, just because of how cold it is and how she hasn't actually been designed for winter weather at all. But overnight trips and things are probably still something I'm going to do. I'm hoping to do one in the coming weekend as well. But yeah, so because of that we need to put a diesel heater in to keep me warm. We've got a couple of options for where to put it, and I'll talk you through some of our options as well before we make our final decision and start the actual process. Let me show you the heater. So this is the diesel heater that I got, the HCalory one. It's a Bluetooth one, and the reason I got it is because the whole thing is locked up in this sort of tool case type box, so everything is nicely hidden and tucked away, which will make it easier for mounting it and also for like maintenance to take it out if I need to. So it all like locks up and clips in. It also has a little display here which isn't working at the moment because I need to put batteries in it, but this is also Bluetooth, so this will hook up to my phone and will allow me to control it from my phone. So it means in the morning I don't have to get out of bed, but I can then put this maybe like in the front part of the car, so I can turn it on if I'm sitting at the front before bed. I can then use it from bed when I'm in bed, and then it has like a little remote control as well, which I can keep on my keychain. But yeah, it's got everything. So the box that I got it in comes with everything you need. So it's got air filters, fuel lines, and everything I need. That bottle there is a 2 litre bottle for the fuel. Should be more than enough for Jez. She's only a short wheelbase, so she's only got a small interior space to her. The only thing it doesn't come with is instructions as to how to put it all together. So that is why me and my dad are doing this together, because I would not have a clue on my own, and like a lot of the instructions online are just like how to use the Bluetooth, not how, you know, what this wire is for. So over here on the back bit, so that's the exhaust here. So one of the things we've got to work out is whereabouts we're going to put it, so that where the exhaust is going to come out from, and that is the cool air from the van in, and then hot air. Oh no, cool air comes in here, sorry. Cool air in here, and then hot air comes out that end via this tube, and then this is going to be mounted inside. So yeah, this is the contraption that I got on Amazon. I'll put a link for you, and yeah, hopefully in this video we'll go into actually how to put the whole thing together. So yeah, if you do buy it, you can then go back to the video and watch it and see what we do. So as I said, we've got a few options available to us as to where to put it, just because space is a big issue with Jezebel, because I don't have a lot of boot space, I don't have a lot of ceiling space, I don't have a lot of cupboard space. So wherever I put it, I have to be able to make sure that I don't sacrifice some other space that I desperately need, like food storage or utensils and things like that I need on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, I will show you some of the options. Option one, the most obvious option, is the boot here. Now, as you can see, I don't have a lot of boot space. So I've got my fridge, I've got my power supply, and then I do need space to like put things in, obviously, as well. So normally my kayak, when I'm here, goes here. I've also got like my hammock and my camping table and things. So I don't have a lot of space for it. What we might have to do is take this leg here, which supports my bed, and move it back to like here-ish, and possibly mount it across this bit here like I do with my power pack over there. So it will sit here and it will feed out through the floor with the air supply and the exhaust, and then feed through there into the van. So that's like my food cupboards are there at the moment, so feed through into that area. So that's one option that we have and we need to explore. The next option is to attach it to the outside of this bit here. This will be a semi-permanent addition. It means that when I'm driving, I obviously have to take it off and put it in the back, and then when I park up somewhere, I clip it into place. But it will pump through the roof bit here, so this bit, into just above my bed area. This means that I don't lose any space inside, and the overhang here from the roof means that it will be protected from sort of the elements, more or less. And obviously when I'm driving, it will be off that bit anyway. So if it is attached to that bit here, it means that it'll be attached to this bit of the wall, and then we'll make some holes in here so that the exhaust, so the hot air can come through this and then blast out into the rest of the room that way. Which is, in theory, it's a great idea because I won't lose any space, but it does mean more work for me when I park up somewhere to have to get out if it's raining and cold, and then clip it into place and make sure everything is in place on the outside, which won't be fun, but a good option. The final option is to put it inside of this. So this cupboard here stores all of my cooking stuff, so my pots and pans and my coffee machine and that. It was originally going to hold my power station, which is why it's got these sort of vents and things on the side of it to keep the air circulating, but obviously we put that in the boot now. So I could also put it in here, run a wire from the back and put it in here and have it blast out the side, but doing that I would lose space where all of my saucepans and things are, and I don't have anywhere else that they can go in the van. So that is like emergency third option, because everything else is pretty full up. I mean, it's so full up in here at the moment that I now, when I drive along, I've got emergency cans of diesel, my emergency cooker thing, everything sits in the front with me because I just don't have the space to put it all in. Yes, space is an issue. So those are the main three options that we have available to us for putting this diesel heater in place. Now we just need to investigate and sort of make a decision as to what would be the best option, both for ease of putting into place, ease of use, and just without me having to compromise or lose space that I desperately need. So yeah, who knows which one we'll choose. It's a mystery to everyone involved, but yeah, stick around. We will discuss in more detail those bits and then get started actually installing the heater, and hopefully this will give you a bit of insight as to how to install that heater, because it comes with no instructions at all. Nothing. So this is the option if it's going to go into the boot area. So as you can see, the exhaust pipe already goes down to where Jezebel used to be a gas run van. So this was the outlet for the gas cylinders that she used to have. So we can make use of this hole here without having to drill any extra holes, which is very good. And then she'd sit in here. This would attach like that, so I can fit it up, and if I spill any, it goes out of the van. So, as of yesterday, we decided we're going to put it in the boot. It has a specific hole for it that's already there. and yeah, might as well use that space there for the diesel heater. So what I've had to do is empty out my cupboards, my food cupboards, because the pipe is going to come through the bottom cupboard and then go up through the top cupboard and pop out the top to then heat up the room. So I've had to move everything around and then hope and pray that I don't lose too much space, because I've got to get sort of food all back into the cupboards once it's done. So the pipe will come through here from the boot area, then it will go up here, all the way up, and then come out the top here to blow out air into the living space. We've got the pipe in for blasting out the air, so that bit's done. Tick! I have lost a bit of space, so I don't have space to put all my sort of Tupperware-y type bits back in, but everything else fits okay. So I've now just got to find some place to put Tupperware bits for, you know, when I make too much food and I need to put some in the fridge and that, so like some little boxes and things. But I need to find some space for that now. But everything else fits back in nicely. So the fuel tank is attached, and we've got some extra tubing left over. I'm getting the battery arriving today, so tomorrow it should be all done and ready to test out at the weekend. And very important, if you're fitting a gas or diesel heater or something that uses fuel, carbon monoxide detector, get one of those, put it in your van. It's not worth risking your life to not pay £12 for something to store in your van. So that's going to go on the wall inside the van itself to keep me safe even when the diesel heater is not in use. Okay, day 3 of fitting the diesel heater. We're having to do it in stages because obviously it's winter now, so the days aren't very long, we're losing a lot of light. So we have to do things in sort of stages. So today is the wiring of the diesel heater. So we have to take it from the back where it is, take the wires through my wardrobe and into the fuse box. So yeah, that's today's task, is to drill a hole in the cupboards and then get everything through into the fuse box area so that it runs. So it will come through here where this pipe here holds all my other wires, so it will come through probably next to it rather than trying to get it into this pipe as well. Run up here through these ones here and then into my fuse box, which is in my messy cupboard, which has like my first aid things and my tools and stuff in it. Yeah. So the diesel heater is all set up and in place and running and heating up the van. Huzzah! So I don't have to worry now if I go away for a night or two about freezing to death in the van. We now have a diesel heater that's really cool. It runs on a Bluetooth app, so It does have the little panel on the side of it, but that's in the garage at the moment, and so I can run everything via my phone. So as long as I've got enough internet and power, I can do that. So that's good. It doesn't use too much of my battery up as well. So over the last couple of days we've not had a lot of sun, but I managed to charge up about 20% of the battery with the sun that's been available, and we've had it running for a good couple of hours just to check that everything's working, and it hasn't used up too much of the battery, 1% of the battery, so yeah, we'll be fine. Very important carbon monoxide tester. I'm not going to press it because that'll be loud, but it does work, and that's all attached nicely in the van here. Oh, you saw the green light there, so it is working. So hot air comes out of here so it can heat me when I'm in bed, and heats the rest of the van as well. I just need to give it all a hoover because when we blasted it through, all the plastic from cutting the tubes flew out. So just got to give that a tidy now. I've got to repack the van. And so then that is the end of the video. I have fitted a diesel heater. When I say my dad did like 90% of the work, so huge shout out to my dad, who is amazing and awesome. And I bought him chocolate to say thank you. Always buy chocolate for people when they do nice things for you. Yeah, I'm very pleased I can now not have to worry about the cold when I'm going out places. And it will even be nice, like even if I'm not staying out, if I've been walking in the cold and the wet for a long time doing some hiking, to come back to the van and just turn the heating on for 5 minutes and warm up while I get changed out of wet clothes into dry clothes will be amazing. So yeah, I'm very excited to this new upgrade to Jezebel. Yay, thank you Dad very much, and thank you all of you for watching and putting up with me whilst I do this video. I hope it was informative and you can see what we were doing. You know, some of the stuff I did miss out, mainly because it's very difficult to film it in, you know, the tight spaces that we were in for some of it, but hopefully it gave you an idea of how to fit it and the ideas that we had behind fitting it before we chose our final one, and yeah, encourages you to put a diesel heater in your van as well. I'll put a link to everything that we use below in the description, so if you do want to go and buy any of it, it will send you through to the Amazon. It's an affiliate link, so I do get a little tiny bit of money, but I don't have any discount codes or anything, and you know, I haven't been paid to make this video or anything. It's just I picked this diesel heater and this is one I wanted to make the video about as we put it into the van. So thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you always for liking and commenting, and also please do subscribe to the channel. It's free and makes me very happy. So yes, we're working towards our goal, 250 subscribers I would like by the end of the year. If you can help me do that, mwah. Share my videos with your friends, with your families, with your own social media sites, and yeah, let's help me get to 250 by the end of the year so I can end on a high. That would be awesome. So yeah, thank you very much again for sticking around and watching this, and I will see you in the next video.